Hello Pisces, welcome to this channel. This is your new moon reading. This new moon is happening in the sign of Aries. It's on the 29th. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. If Pisces is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And now let's see what's coming through for you. So if you have a question for the cards, you can ask now. I will also be pulling out an oracle card at the end. Maybe you will find your answers here if you're looking for answers and solutions, okay? Okay, now let's see what's coming through for you. Okay, Pisces, your cards are Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay, another fire sign, fire element, Death card. Okay, and then Two of Pentacles is on the back of the deck. You have Ten of Cups as well, and Page of Cups. So fire and water is what I'm seeing, but you have Pentacles as well, which is earth energy. And then let's see, another fire, Seven of Wands. All right, so all right, so let's see what this is all about. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and then the Death card. Okay, with the Death card, this is transformation. Okay, this new moon happening in the sign of Aries is also a solar eclipse, and solar eclipses, eclipses, whether it's solar or lunar eclipses, brings drastic changes. So with the Death card, it's like something is ending now, but ending always paves the way for new beginnings, right? So that's what this is. So there is a blessing in a disguise. So it may not feel comfortable, but there is also an opportunity there. Okay, so for some of you guys, it could be travel because you have Knight of Wands here as well. So, and it could be like sudden, something unexpected, work related, personal, something like that. Or it could also be a move. Maybe you are relocating, you are changing homes, maybe you are in between jobs or something. So there is it's a transition period, and things may feel a little bit uncertain and things like that. So sudden changes, brace yourself whatever this is for you. So you can go through these changes easily, right? Not feeling overwhelmed or anything like that. So yes, looks like since you have Two of Pentacles here, something to do with your home, uh, or your own emotional stability is coming through. What makes you feel a sense of security, inner security, emotional stability is what's coming through for you. So something to do with relationships and home. And then you also have Page of Cups. This is you hearing from someone, so news. Someone is trying to contact you here. Okay, all right, so Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, this is you juggling things. Of course, with the Death card, it feels like there are several things that you need to take care of, and this is you trying to find a way to handle them all by yourself, maybe. So some kind of balance is needed, but you got this. It feels like you can handle things. You can handle things. So, but with this, it also feels like an opportunity you think you had lost is coming back. Something is coming back. So it may have something to do with people, opportunities. Okay. Yeah, and there is also like going back and forth. So something to do with settlement, or it could be discussions. Yeah, you have Knight as well as Queen of Wands, two court cards. Okay, so it has to do with people in your life, or something to do with your own energy. So with this, it feels like you are getting things done, you are taking initiatives, you are reaching out to the right people, you are going for the you are taking some kind of action here. Knight of Wands. um, so that's beautiful energy. This is about this is you moving into new energy, feeling that sense of urgency, you know, feel, and also inspired and motivated to do something. And with the Death card, it feels like maybe you are, you know, rebuilding something, you know, you are letting go of certain things. So there is a major release happening. For some, it could be in your external, it could be your relationships, your career, your you know, place of living. So people, places, things, goals and dreams, something that doesn't resonate with you because you have outgrown them. Okay, so you are, it doesn't, it's not like, you know, you are initiating these changes. It could be that it's just happening, and what's needed from you is acceptance, you know, accepting things as they are and then moving on. If you are, you know, struggling with things, if you are trying to fix, change, control things, it's only going to get more frustrating. Okay, so with this situation, it what it really needs is acceptance. There is nothing we can do about it, you know. So certain things are not in our hands. So it's very important to know what's in our hands and what we don't have control over, and accepting things, um, those things that we don't have control over, right? So that's what's happening here with the Death card. So some kind of changes, and it could also be building, you know. This energy has to do with building. Maybe it has to do with literally you building something like construction work, something like that. Or it could be you clearing away the clutter, meaning it could be your physical space, like your home space, your vehicle, your you know, your workspace. You are letting go of things, getting rid of things. So yeah, cleansing, purification, clearing away the clutter. Or it could also be internal. Maybe, you know, the transformation I was talking about has something to do with your beliefs, your attitude, you know, the way we handle stressful situations, the way we perceive and understanding things like that. So looks like with this, you are reflecting on things. Maybe you are looking at, you are asking yourself questions, you are looking at your own life to understand certain, you know, the past situations, what transpired, how, where you are now, and how you want to move forward. And you are cleaning up, you know, cleaning up the mess, so you can move forward, create something new here. Okay, so yeah, you are juggling. There are a lot of things on your plate right now, but you got this because you have 10 of cups here. So at the end of it, on the other side is peace, happiness, joy, harmony. Okay, so but you do have to go through these changes in order to get there. All right, so these energies here, these are people who can't see eye to eye. So it could be, okay, so on the camera, it shows that, you know, they are facing each other, but on the table here, they are facing in the opposite direction. So it may have something to do with a conflict, some kind of disagreements happening, and uh, and you might have to walk away if this doesn't, if it's not helpful, you know. Again, changing things, fixing things, struggling with things is not going to help. It is what it is. But you know, there is a sense of moving on. All right, on the other hand, when it comes to the things that you are working on, the Death card here could mean a loss. Okay, it may have something to do with a project you are working on, because you have two wands here. So it may have something to do with your work. what you are working on. So if there is something important, then remember to save them, just in case there is a power outage or something like that. You don't want to lose valuable information, right? So save everything, and it's also important you protect what's important for you, what matters. It could be something to do with your home, or it could be setting some boundaries, and protecting your own energy during this period is important. So before you jump into any kind of arguments or something like that, just know if this needs your involvement. If not, maybe think about just stepping away and hold on to your own peace, right? Because I see that that's not going to go well. Okay, so but then it's all important. Conflicts, we can't always escape conflicts, right? And so it's all important to know. Discernment is important here. So it's important to know whether it's really important, whether this needs your involvement or not. Yeah, travel is coming through very strongly for you guys. And if travel is on cards, then remember to make your bookings, all arrangements, beforehand, so you don't have to worry about things at the last moment, because I do see some stressful situation here. So whatever it is, that if there is something you are anticipating, you are planning, then make sure that everything is in order. And also, if there is a contract or something you are signing, get everything in writing, so there are no confusions later on. Okay, something to do with your vehicle, or your home. Maybe if there is a maintenance, if you come across any maintenance issues, if an inspection is due, something like that, just remember to take care of it in advance. Same goes for your health. What's going on in the body, how you are feeling about things, is there something that you need to address? Again, don't wait for the last moment. Instead, just take care of things as and when they pop up, so you don't have to worry about things. Okay. However, Queen of Wands here is in the middle of the reading, and this could be either your energy or it could be someone else. Is someone taking looks like something or someone is a priority right now. So just be aware of that. What is important, who is important, and yes, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, sometimes what happens is, when we are making someone else, when we are giving somebody more importance, or when we make something more important, we kind of neglect what's important, what's our own priorities, right? What something that we need to take care of, our responsibilities, our duties, our health, things like that. So it's important to know, how you are, what is a priority here. All right, so changes is what's coming through, Pisces. And what I want to what you want to hold on to is faith, that everything is going to go well, and that you are moving in the right direction. And if you are confused about certain things, clarity will come. So that faith, that strong faith in yourself, your own abilities, your own potential, as well as situations, your life, your guides, is important. So faith and trust yourself. You got this, whatever this is. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Both this energy has to do with forward momentum. You are making some progress. It may have something to do with you know a clear understanding of what you want to create and experience. Because of that, you are also letting go of certain things so you can move on, is what I'm seeing here. Yes, endings also has to do with new beginnings. A relationship is going through a transformation. It could also be you seeing someone differently, you seeing a situation differently, or it could also be past situations. So you are gaining some deeper understanding, and that's actually helping you, um, move forward and rebuild, recreate something more powerful. Okay, Pisces, your message for this moon cycle is look beyond the surface. All right. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. So with the death card, what happens, there is order in chaos, right? And there is, yes, I did mention that in the beginning. There is order in chaos, and there is always wisdom. When something chaotic happens in our life, when we go through something challenging, it's kind of easy, we fall back on old way of doing things, right? Our old patterns like fear-based thoughts, self-doubts and things like that. But this is a time when you don't want to fall back on old way of doing things, old patterns and things like that. Because with this, a new attitude is required, a new approach is required. So no, like if you come across any challenging situation, just be aware of how you want to handle this. Okay, if you are handling it the way you did in the past, you will get the same results. But if you want something different, then you want to approach it in a different way. So you have to be inventive, you have to be creative in this case. Okay, and look for some creative solutions. And it's also about not going by the surface appearances. um, Instead, move beyond. Like, what I mean by that is, um, dive deeper in order to get a deeper understanding about this situation, what exactly is going on. So, like for instance, if someone is, uh, this doesn't have to be true in this case, but just an example. If someone is angry, it may not have anything to do with that situation, or it may not have anything to do with you, but it may have something to do with what they are going through, their own pain, something they are struggling with. And when they don't feel seen and heard, it comes out as anger. you know and also, this is also true when somebody is like, if if it feels like, oh, this person is very strong, and uh, and they can handle everything. Maybe it is challenging for them. Maybe uh, that is how they are choosing to um, show others. Maybe it's a protective mechanism, uh, you know um, but maybe things are challenging for them. Maybe they are struggling with things, but they choose to put up a mask. They show others that they are strong, they got this, they can handle things. So so that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't want to go by the what's on the surface. Instead, it's important to really, like, if something is important for you, if someone is important for you, it's always important to just cut through that outer layers in order to clearly understand what's going on with them before we come into some kind of conclusion, right? So that's what I'm seeing here with Queen of Wands. Yes, this is an energy of being strong, courage, bravery, taking some calculated risk, and going for what you want and everything. However, if this is your energy, what I want to say is, uh, just be aware of your own vulnerabilities, how you are really feeling about things, and how, if you really, if there is something you need help with, maybe think about, if yes, then think about reaching out to the right people. It doesn't have to be people in our life. It could also be, counseling and things like that. If there is something, I don't see anything, but just I'm getting this. I read intuitively, so um, that's what I'm seeing in this card. Okay, with the death card, yes, there is some kind of something that you are not comfortable with, but you are still handling it. And it also feels like if there have been some there is a change, you might have to remain like flexible. Okay, maybe you might have to readjust, reschedule certain things, and so don't feel frustrated. This is the energy we are in right now. So but things will be just fine. Okay, so don't let that make you feel kind of um, anxious, overwhelmed, things like that. It will just be fine. Okay, the message here, we were talking about change, and that is what exactly coming through in this card. Number 37. Number 37 adds to number 10. Number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune's energy. And I was thinking about Wheel of Fortune, why it's not here, but here it is. Number 37 is Wheel of Fortune's energy, and then you have number 10 here as well. So, completion. All right, so the message here is avoid becoming distracted by surface issues, focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. Yes, so let me read this out to you. Yeah, your takeaway from this reading is, um, look for the positives in a situation, look for the opportunities, look for the blessings. Okay, because things are not that dark and gloomy as they seem on the surface. Okay, so the message is, allow your senses to become aware of the perfection that surrounds you. Allure exists in all aspects of your life, in nature, in relationships, in your own being. If you are missing it, assess what you have been focusing your attention on and look for the beauty in your life instead. If you look, you are sure to find it. Get in touch with your sensuality through sight, smell, taste, and touch. Draw on your senses and experience contentment and deep satisfaction. It's time to treat yourself to a day of self-care. This could mean going to a spa, receiving a massage, enjoying new experiences, or simply spending more time with people you love. Discover new ways to creatively express yourself through dance, exercise, outdoor activity, painting, music, drama, or other art forms. This may be the perfect time to take up a new hobby, one which enables you to access the creative part of yourself. Yes. So before I okay, Queen of Wands. Like I said, yes, this has to do with getting things done. This is feeling more inspired. However, this is also a card of creativity. You have several wands here, and wands represents our creativity, our inspiration. Okay, so looks like with this, it could be your energy, Pisces. If yes, this is also the time when you are um, uh, focusing on your own creative side. And it could also be that you are creating some kind of balance, so you can focus on your responsibilities, your duties, but also other things that brings you a sense of joy and peace and harmony. Okay, so see here, this has to do with inner harmony. So it could be that you are it may have something to do with your physical body, maybe exercise, or it could be maybe you are changing your outfit, getting a makeover done, or those things. uh, like the card said, it says look beyond the surface. So maybe some of you guys are looking for that, how you appear, so how you look, your physical body. However, the message is also about other things, bringing some kind of depth. So meaning learning something. So it could be music instrument, it could be a hobby, whatever it is. It could be, trying your hands in writing, or singing, dance. So whatever brings you uh, something that's not comfortable. Okay, the death card, it may not feel comfortable, but looks like this is something that you are motivated to do at this time. So I would say go for it, whatever this is. Yes, all right. At first sight, it may appear that whales have warts covering their faces, bodies, and tails. But the bumps on a humpback whale's snout are tubercles, and their bodies become home to sea barnacles. Sea barnacles find locations in the ocean from the shore side to the deep ocean to attach, while juvenile barnacles swim and drift with the ocean currents. When they have nearly matured, barnacles find identical barnacles and attach to the same surface. They choose the side which ranges from the bottom of a boat to the side of the whale. This means the barnacles on a whale's face are fully developed and immobile. The appearance of barnacles does not diminish the majesty and beauty of the whales. In fact, it gives the whales' bodies an interesting detail. Okay, just in case it may not resonate with everybody, just some of you out there, if you are thinking about getting a makeover done, or changing something in your body, I would say hold on to that thought. You don't want to rush into anything. Maybe think about doing your research, and know where you are getting it done from, things like that, and why you want to do it in the first place. So that's important, because looks like, it's all about how we perceive, how we see and perceive things. Maybe this is something that makes you unique, and yeah. So instead of just you also don't want to compare yourself with others and make changes. Maybe hold on to your own uniqueness, Pisces. That's what I want to say. That's what I'm intuitively getting from these messages. So before you you know uh, um, worry about, don't worry about well, I can't say don't worry about, because maybe this is something that's important for you, but I want to say, surface issues, just be aware. What is it that you are focusing on, how important it is, and is there something, or is there something else that really needs your energy, your attention, things like that. So it could be anything. It could be your physical body, it could be relationships, it could be your job situation, your home situation, a project that you are taking up right now, whatever this may be. Okay. So yeah, changes, Remember to remain flexible. If you are coming across some obstacles, delays, don't worry about it. It could also be happening for a good reason. So focus on the positives here. Look for, and also the opportunities. There are opportunities hidden in difficult moments, so just be aware of that. And some cleaning up is happening. It could be your home, it could be, maybe you are, like I said, vehicle or something like that. It could be your health, making some dietary changes, things like that. So your routine is going through a change. All right, there you go. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if these messages resonated, and also share with someone who needs to hear these messages. Thank you so much for your support. And if there is something you want to share with me, just put that in the comment section. It will be nice to hear from you. I wish you all a beautiful weeks ahead. This reading is for the next couple of weeks. So, and sending you all new moon blessings. Please take good care of yourself. I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.